And let me tell y'all something. Men don't even like nice women. They think they're stupid. I'm just being honest. They think nice women are dumb. They equate niceness with stupidity. I promise you. That's why a lot of times they'll promise the nice ones the world and never deliver it because they think y'all are nice enough, aka stupid enough, to sit there and believe it.
So ladies, one thing I want you guys to know is men equate niceness to stupidity. When you're a nice girl to a man, he considers you to be stupid. He considers you to be dumb. And what I want you guys to know is men get bored of nice women quickly. They get bored. You are doing the most trying to please this guy, and at the end of the day, he considers you to be a dummy. He easily gets bored of you because men only want love when it's torture.
Shira 7 said, if you start to like a man and you make it noticeable to him, he will think something's wrong with you. He will think you're stupid because you have to be stupid to like him, and he knows that something is wrong with him already. And she's speaking facts for real, because men know when they're giving you the bare minimum. Like, they will joke about it with their friends. They know when they're giving you absolutely nothing. So for you to show you like them, it's a sign that you stupid. It's a sign you're a pick-me. It's a sign that you don't love yourself, because how the hell could you love them? What have they given you to love? So then they pull away because they're like, oh, that was too easy for me to get her to like me. You know, like, I didn't even have to swindle her. I didn't even have to, pull the tricks out my sleeve. She just liked me off rip. So yeah, you're better off being mean and shady to them, because if you show that you like them and they're under the age of 30, chances are the second you switch, oh baby, you're gonna lose him as quickly as you got him, because they just love to chase.
Yeah. The secret to finding a good man is to hate men. And I know you guys are gonna say, oh my god, how does that make any sense? When you hate men, you don't make excuses for them or their behavior. When you hate men, you will never meet a man that is not where he's supposed to be at in life and start feeling sorry for him or start trying to help him. When you hate men and a man disrespects you or does something wrong to you, you will not start feeling sympathy for him. You will not start caring about how he lost his grandmother in the 2nd grade. You're not gonna give a fuck about any of that because you already can't stand them. I also think when you hate men and you're dating, but men know that, they also know a little bit to tread a little lightly with you, because it's like, I really don't even like your kind, right? I'm already not too fond of y'all. So the ice, you start on ice. And you make your way to the ground, but you start on ice before it gets solid. So yeah, I thought I'd make this video because a lot of people have been tagging me in this one creator's video where she's talking about how women that hate men end up in the best relationships, and those that know me know that I loathe the existence of men. So yeah, and I think it just tracks. I just think it just tracks. I don't have any sympathy for these motherfuckers. Like, I don't play.
Such men soon will be bored from you. Your kindness will be taken for weakness. If there is one lesson I could teach all women, it is exactly this. When you are kind to a man, they will gladly take all of it. And then they will look down on you for giving it to them. See, men like to say that they want a woman to be their peace. And they do. They want someone to take care of them, cuddle them, ease their hurts and aches. However, eventually, they will see it as a weakness in themselves, in needing that nurturing, and a weakness in you that you're giving it to them. See, they want someone to be their peace. They will keep taking peace from you. They will keep draining you. But they also want someone, really, really want someone who will make them lick her boot. The one who isn't so kind to him. The one who isn't so dependable. The one who doesn't give a single fuck about his bad day at work. He's always going to go back to the one that makes him lick the boot, because that's what he thinks he deserves. So if there's one bit of advice I can tell you, is never ever be a man's peace.
You're a woman who publicly comes out and makes it known that you hate men. I want you to know that you are the biggest op and the biggest target for men. Men actually talk about you in their circle as like who will be the one to conquer. You now become the fucking civilization that needs to be conquered. You are actually attracting your biggest enemies. You are now target number one. So I know that as someone who practices it. Like, I wish I could tell. People think bitches be swearing that when you say you hate men, that means all of a sudden your phone gonna be dry, your DMs gonna be dry, niggas ain't gonna want you. No, it's like the energy is like, the pheromone level is like their dick is just, I swear I'm not lying to you. So to all the women who are super feminist, super strong, especially the women who are in their divine feminine, you are the biggest target. You are the biggest target. So any man that comes at you, you have to be ruthless when it comes to how you pick and choose. I truly believe you need to practice a prostitution style dating. That's what it is. Like, you need to practice that kind of dating, because if you think you're gonna date regular, it's not gonna work. You can't hate men and think you're actually gonna date men. They talk about you in a group chat.
You need to be a bad woman in order to manifest a good man. And when I say a bad woman, I don't mean a woman who lies and steals. But before I get into it, let's look at society definition of a good woman. Society definition of a good woman is a woman who shrink herself. Is a woman who only goals and desire is to marry and have children. Is a woman who center man. Is a woman who is overworked and underappreciated. Now, if you're a woman who is looking for a relationship on the society definition of a good woman, you are going to end up in a very painful relationship. And so in order for you to manifest a good man, you need to be a bad woman. And when I say bad woman, I mean a woman who's authentic to herself. I mean a woman who stands in boundary. I mean a woman who center herself. I mean a woman who knows what she wants in life and in a relationship and is not willing to settle, because she knows that a relationship could make or break her, and she needs a partner who is going to support her, not just now, but for tomorrow and in the future. And so in order to be in a healthy relationship, you need to be a bad woman, because a bad woman, she knows what she wants and she's not going to pretend until she gets it.
Okay, who was it that said that men only want love when it's torture? I think it was Taylor Swift. I can't remember who quoted it. Whoever said that is spot on, is right on the money, okay? Because it's true. Men really do love mean women. I know you're going to be so confused. I'm going to have so many men in the comments saying, don't listen to her. No, don't listen to them. Men love mean women, and I'm going to explain to you exactly why. Now, when a woman is nice to a man, it actually makes the man feel uncomfortable. Yeah, because in his head, he's thinking, I'm not really doing anything to get you, but yet I have your undivided attention. You are all over me. You're planning your whole day around me. You're doing all these things to be with me, but yet I've done nothing.
Being a good woman never gets you anywhere, and I don't care what nobody say. So don't be a good woman because you are hoping to get somewhere from it. Just be a good woman because that's just who you are. I'm not a good woman because I want anything in return. I'm just good because that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how else to tell y'all. Like, I never met a woman that was a good woman that got anything. I never did. All the good women just need to just be nothing. Just focus on yourself.
You know what's funny about men? They fall in love when they're suffering. It is the most counterintuitive thing. And this is how you properly make him suffer. People get this so confused because they confuse the stuff at the beginning with love. It's not, it's lust. If you want a man to fall in love with you, you have to make him suffer. And it's not by being a bitch. No one wants to be with a bitch. It's by being difficult at the right moment. Men are wired to solve problems. That is the stuff that makes them fall. That is the stuff that makes them feel. You have to become the right kind of problem for him. Now, I've heard women say before, be difficult to get and easy to be with. No, 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 no. It does not just stop there. Your difficulty needs to be attached to your absence. That is the healthiest way to stress a man out. That's the healthiest way to consistently give him a problem to solve. When you are busy, living an amazing life, you're fulfilled, you barely have time for him, that is what stresses him out. You can't fake this shit because they can see right through it. When you actually are living your amazing life and you're barely making time to fit him in it, that's when he's afraid to lose you. That's when he suffers. If you're dating, he should not know that he'll have another date with you. If you're in a relationship, he should worry that he could lose you at any moment because you don't need him. He needs you. And that's power. That's the woman that he stresses over. And that's the woman that he falls in love with.
Let me tell y'all something about men. If you're not the prize, they don't even want you. If you got to act up and act like a clown and act like a fool and act stupid and desperate, men don't want that unless they're looking for pick-me-sha. Most men aren't looking for her unless they need shelter or to be built up. Stop acting all stupid. Stop loving them more. Stop being more interested in them. That's where y'all go wrong. Y'all want men that don't want y'all. If they're not chasing, then why are you even dealing with them? Y'all have to love yourselves more and put yourselves on a pedestal, because if you expect a man to treat you that way, you got to treat yourself that way first.
When you show a man that you like him, he's going to treat you like shit. Men know when they are giving you the bare minimum. So when you show a guy that you're really obsessed over him, he's going to sit with his homeboys and laugh at you for being comfortable receiving the bare minimum while he gives you nothing. He considers you to be a dummy, and they sit and they talk about you in the group chat like you're nothing. Because guess what? In the back of his mind, you are considering the bare minimum. That means you're stupid, because at the end of the day, when this guy sees a girl who is worth it, a girl who is his dream girl, a girl who is a challenge, who is probably mean and toxic to him, he will give her everything without her having to ask. But you, who is a nice girl, thinking being nice is going to get you liked and loved and keep these men, guess what? You're only going to get played, used, and manipulated. Men do not like nice women. They get bored of nice women quickly. That's why a lot of you will get into relationships with guys, and these guys will play you, use you, take advantage of you, even after you were a good woman to them, even after you were nice to them. These men will do the most, will talk about you like trash to their homeboys, and consider you to be a dummy, because the things you're tolerating from him, he will not tolerate those things from you. A man will treat you like trash when you show him you like him too much. When you're doing the most, trying to please this guy, being a nice girl, accepting the bare minimum, not knowing what you deserve, men know. Men are very intentional beings. They are very intentional even with the things they do and say to you. So when this guy is ghosting you, ignoring you, not spoiling you, not doing the most to please you, he knows what he's doing. So when you stay in that toxic situation or in that relationship with a guy, or in a marriage with a guy who isn't doing anything for you, he knows that he's not doing anything for you. And a lot of them consider you to be stupid, because in the back of their minds, she's desperate and she does not love herself. She does not know her worth. They know when you don't know your worth. They know when you're weak, when you're vulnerable, when you're naive, and when you're stupid, when you're willing to tolerate their BS. They will take advantage of you. A man will drag the relationship for so long. In that relationship, he's playing you. He knows he's never going to take you seriously. He knows you are just his dummy, but at the same time, he's not going to let you go, because guess what? He's getting something out of you. You sleep with him, you cook for him, you're doing the most for him. He's getting something out of you. So he doesn't mind being with you. After all, you're his dummy. He will go to his homeboys and talk about you like you're a dog, talk about you like trash. That is what men do. When you show a guy that you're a nice girl, thinking being a nice girl or being an understanding girlfriend is going to get you the ring, is going to get you the man, is going to keep the man for you, you are only going to cry. It will end in tears. You will be the one who's going to get hurt at the end of the day, because men do not like women who do the most to keep them. Men want to chase you. Men find pride saying they were able to conquer you. Be a challenge, be difficult. Don't make it easy for them. If you know the way some of these men talk about you guys in their group chats to their homeboys, you're going to feel sorry for yourself. Being a good woman to them, you end up realizing you're being a fool, because they will laugh at you. This guy will come and beg you for money. This guy will come and say, oh, please borrow me money. Please help me. I have this problem. This guy will tell you how he really loves you. You are thinking you're being a good woman to this guy. You're helping him, borrowing money to this guy, giving him your money. He will take your money and take another girl out on a date. He will take your money and pay for a hoe to sleep with, to smash. and then go back to the group chat and laugh at you for being a dummy. If you see the way men talk about good women to their fellow men, you're going to stop being a good woman. You're going to stop being a nice girl. They will brag, they will come online and say they want a good woman, but behind the scenes, if you see the way they treat good women, you're going to feel sorry. They treat you like a doormat, they treat you like shit. They will cheat on you. They will not even do the most to please you, but they will go into the streets and please a girl who is a challenge, a girl who is mean, a girl who is toxic, sometimes a girl who is a hoe. They are going to do the most to make her happy. But you who was being the good girl, the understanding girlfriend, you're going to be looked at as a dummy because you consider niceness to be stupidity. They equate niceness to stupidity. And men are only nice to women who they want to sleep with, who they want to get something out of. The number of women who have gotten played, used, and manipulated because they were nice to men is alarming. So many women have gotten taken advantage of because they decided to be the good girl, to be the nice girl to a man, and it has gotten them nowhere. Men only fall in love when you trigger vasopressin. So when you're being a nice girl to a man, he will get bored of you and look for a girl who is going to trigger pain. And that's the girl he's going to fall in love with. Stop being nice. Stop being a people pleaser. Stop doing the most to please men. They will get bored of you. They will use you and they will consider you to be stupid because you're being nice to them. Be very mean to them. That's the kind of women they want. That's how men want you to be mean to them. They want you to treat them like they are sheep because guess what? Most of them have self-hate. Most of them want you to trigger the self-hate they already have for themselves. They want you to trigger it because most men truly believe that they don't deserve love. So when you show them love, they are looking at you like, are you normal? That's why you're considered stupid when you're being nice to a man. In the back of their minds, they're looking at you like you're not normal. Ask yourself this question. Why is it that every time you get into a relationship with a guy and the minute you start showing this guy you love him so much, you're obsessed over him, you're doing the most to show him you're the perfect girlfriend, he loses interest in you or he cheats on you? Why is it that the man loses interest only when you start showing him so much love? They don't want you to be nice to them. When you are nice to a man, he will lose interest. Every time you show a guy that you are in love with him and you're truly in love with him to the point where you're willing to sacrifice for him, this man will make a fool out of you. But the minute you stand on business, you stand on boundaries, you make sure you're not doing the most to please him, you start being mean, that's when he becomes obsessed. That's when he's running after you, princess treatment, all the things you want he gives you without you having to ask. But on the other side, when you make this guy understand that you're crazy in love with him, he's going to shock you, he's going to embarrass you, he's going to make a fool out of you. There are a lot of men who are excited only to get you to like them. And the minute you show them that you like them, they lose interest, they dump you, they ghost you, they leave you like that was it. There are so many men who are excited about the chase. They are not excited about the catch. They don't want to keep you as a girlfriend. They don't want to wife you up. They don't want to be committed to you. They just want to know that they can get you to fall in love with them. They just want to sleep with you. And they are only obsessed with getting you in your feelings. So when they see that you're finally falling in love with them, slept with them, or put you in your feelings, and you're all about them, you're doing the most, telling him, oh, I love you so much, I want us to be together. When this guy sees that you're crazy in love with him or crazy about him, that's when he withdraws his energy. That's when he loses interest. Because at the end of the day, he's gotten what he wanted. I can get you to fall in love with me. And now that you're falling in love with me, there's no need to chase you anymore. I'm on to the next victim. This is how a lot of men live. That's why you need to make sure that you're not nice to men. That's why you need to make sure you don't show a guy so much that you love him. Don't wear your feelings on your sleeves. Give this guy mixed signals. 1 minute you're hot, the next minute you're cold. This day he should feel like you're crazy in love with him. The next day he should feel like shit. That's how you should treat them. Do not be all about him. Don't do the most to please him. Let this guy know you're willing to walk out of his life at any moment. But at the same time, you're giving him mixed signals. So he needs to stay in that state of confusion, because when a man gets comfortable, knowing that you're nice, knowing that you're a good woman, knowing that you're going to do the most to make him happy, he is going to lose interest and go to a girl who is going to be a challenge. So even when this guy gets you, even when you're in a relationship with this guy, still be a challenge. Don't make it easy for him. Be very mysterious. Don't tell this guy everything about you. Keep a little bit of mystery. Let him second guess you once in a while. Do not be all about him, because men get bored when they know that you're all about them. Even though they will not say it out loudly, most of these men, they only fall in love when you are toxic, when you are mean, when you're selfish, when you're a challenge. That's the only way they're going to value you, because if you make it easy for him, who's going to be the next fool? You. A man getting you to date him is one thing. A man getting you in a relationship is one thing. But a man keeping you is another thing, because the truth is there are a lot of women who will succeed to get into the relationship with a guy, but they won't keep the relationship. This guy will get bored along the line and leave them for another woman. So as a woman, you don't need to do the most to make this man comfortable, because when he gets you, he will get comfortable and feel like he has you wrapped around his finger, and he will now go into the streets to start cheating on you. Look at what happened to Offset and Cardi B. Because she was so in love with him, crazy about him, doing the most to please him, now he became a serial cheat, cheating on her with every opportunity he gets. Now that she's outside living her best life, Offset is crashing out. You need to make these men understand that you are the prize, and even if he wants to play games, you are going to be outside. You are going to walk out of his life and level up and be with a man who will treat you more than the way he did. And a lot of girls think being the nice girl, being the good girl is what keeps the man. That's not what keeps the man. You will do the most and you will still get left. You will still get dumped. You will still get replaced. You need to be a challenge, even while in a relationship, even while in a marriage. Let this guy see the value you bring to the table. Just because you don't make him the prize. You are the prize, and you need to stay being the prize. He should do the most to keep you, to make you happy, to please you, even while you guys are married, even while you guys are in a relationship. When I say you guys should decenter men, it's basically being aware of male nature and putting yourself first, centering yourself, putting yourself first, living for yourself. A man should be the last thing on your scale of preference. So you should not be nice, because when you're nice, you will become a pygmisha. You will center men and you will do things to please men, and at the end of the day, they will play you, they will use you, you will lose your value trying to please men, trying to be nice to men. Decenter them. Let them be the ones doing the most to get you. Let them be the ones doing the most to please you. You are the prize, and stay the prize. Let him be scared of you. The only way a relationship will work is when a guy has a bit of fear towards you. Keep him on his toes. Let him second guess everything. He should wonder if you truly love him or not. Be mean. Do not be nice. It will get you nowhere. You will get used for it. When you're being nice to a man, he considers you to be desperate. He considers you to be easy and cheap. He will not look at it like, this is a girl who really likes me, she's really all about me, I need to please her, I need to make her happy, I need to give her the world. When you are nice to a man, he considers you to be a dummy, to be stupid, to be desperate. You don't want to be in that position. A lot of women who come online and say things like, I did everything, I was a perfect girlfriend, I was a perfect wife, but he still left me. I made sure I made him happy, I did the most to please this guy, and ended up getting played, and ended up getting manipulated, and ended up getting hurt. These were women who were good to men, but they got nothing out of being good to a man. They got nothing out of being nice to a man. If you want to be a good woman, be a good woman because that's just who you are, but don't do it because you want to please men. Don't be a nice person, or don't be a nice girl to men because you think it will keep them, because you think that's the only way to please them. It will only get you used, played, manipulated, and taken advantage of. Every time I was doing the most to be a nice woman to a man, it got me nowhere. But the minute I started decentering men, being mean, putting myself first, calling them out on their BS, not doing the most to please them, because at the end of the day, I am the prize, they need to do the most to please me. If you want a man to be obsessed with you, be very mean towards him. Treat him like shit. He's going to be obsessed, because when you treat them like shit, they will always keep running back. They will always keep coming back to you. You would reject this guy, you tell him no, he will still come back chasing, he will still come back doing the most, he will still come back seeking validation from you. When you treat a guy like shit, he comes back seeking validation from you. He wants you to validate him so badly that he will do the most, he will spoil you, he will treat you right. And because he wants validation from you so badly, because you're treating him like shit, you're not being a nice girl to him, he will do the most to please you. But on the other hand, when you're being a nice girl to a man, when you're being too nice, trying to please him, they consider niceness to be stupidity. They equate niceness to stupidity. He considers you to be stupid when you're being nice, when you show him that you like him too much, when you're doing the most to please him. He looks at you to be stupid. So do not be nice. So besties, we've come to the end of this amazing video. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. What do you guys think? Share your experiences as well. I'm dying to see them, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you.